Today we want to take a look at how you can control different parameters and effects by using the expression 1 pedal here on the Bosch GT-1, and it's the onboard volume and expression pedal. Okay, in order for us to make this work, we're going to press the memory edit button here, and first of all we're going to start by selecting the EX1 over here. I'm going to press enter. And by default on any patch it's going to be set at pedal effects and volume. So it's capable of controlling both the volume and also effects from different pedals. But in this case we don't want that. We want it set to pedal effects because we don't want the volume to go up and down as we use the volume pedal or the expression pedal. So make sure you set it to pedal effects here. We're going to exit and we're going to select our first available assign here. Going to press enter. Make sure we turn the assign on. Make sure that the mode is set to momentary so that you're able to control the movements by rocking the pedal back and forth. You're going to set the source to expression 1 here. And we're going to press enter again. And right now we're going to select which effect or parameter we're going to use. So let's just say that we want to control the preamp, but we don't want to activate it on and off. We want to control the gain of the preamp, for example. You can press enter again and you'll see a minimum and a maximum target here. Minimum target is always the default setting or whatever setting you have set it at. I'm just going to set it at 50, and let's just say that we're going to take it from 50 up to 80. So our maximum is going to be 80 right here. Okay, that is the assign setup. If I press enter and I go out and I press and hold the preamp here, you'll see that when I rock the pedal back and forth now, you see that this is the heel, or sorry, this is the heel, sorry. And if I take it all the way to the toe position, you'll see that the gain is now at 80. Okay, so this is going back and forth. I'm able to go from slightly cleanish all the way up to a bit of a kind of pushed overdrive type of sound here. Okay, so this is with the thing set up. I've just hooked my computer up to this as well into the recording software. So I thought while I was at it, let's just set up a patch here and you can see how I go about that, as well as just setting up this assign here. So if I press the preamp, I'm just going to select a preamp that I like. And in this case, I think it's going to be the clean twin. And I like to leave the parameters or the EQs as they are. And I might just change the speaker to either 1x10 or 1x12. Let's just leave it at 1x10 at this point here. And I like to add in a bit of reverb as well, just some plate with the default settings. So with my guitar plugged in, this is what it sounds like. That's a straightforward sound there, and I think it's quite good. And from here I might just add in a bit of, let's just say, could be a bit of a delay here. I like to either use the analog or the pan delay. So if you press and hold the delay button in here, you'll see the screen coming up and you can use one of the knobs to select what type of delay you want here. So let me activate it so you can hear how that sounds. Okay, so that's a bit of delay. Let's just say that we don't need it for now. Let me go back to the preamp here, and you can see that the gain is at 50 as we assigned it to be at the minimum, and the expression pedal is at its heel position. So if I strum a chord right now and push the pedal forward, you will see the gain increase, but you will also hear the sound or the gain in that sound increase. So here's a chord. Okay, so you saw me increase the gain back and forth there, and that's basically how it sounds. So this is quite handy, and right now we're just playing around. We're not doing any other assigns than just the one that we did there. So I could select the let's just select the analog delay over here and turn it on, hear how it sounds. Okay, so straightforward. If I strum a chord again and hold it while I increase the gain here, you'll hear that we're kind of into a more overdriven sound. So again, that's quite straightforward sound that we have right there. Let's just say that simultaneously, while we have the gain increasing of a preamp here, we could press the memory edit button and we could go in and set up another assign on assign number 2 here. Activate it, select the source, set it to momentary, select the category. So say that this time we want to, let's just see here, effects 1. We can go in and select something from that category. Let's just see. That could be the phaser, for example. And we could select the rate, we could select the depth, the resonance, the level. But let's just take the rate in this case here. So the phaser is selected as a category and the target is going to be the rate this time. If you press enter again, we have our minimum and maximum targets. Let's just leave or perhaps adjust the minimum to 10 and adjust the maximum to, let's just take 50 in this instance here. Alright. So as you will notice right now, we don't have the phaser activated, so I'm just going to activate it by now, and I'm just going to make sure that I have the phaser selected here. Let's just see, there it is, and I'm just going to, here's the sound without the phaser. And right now you'll see that the rate is at 40, but if I rock the pedal back and forth here, you'll see that it will take on our assign. So this is at 10. So that's a neat thing. And remember, if I press into the preamp here, you see that we still have the gain of that one going up and down. So the more we increase the rate of the phaser, simultaneously we have the preamp assigned to have the gain go up. So we get more of the distortion sound or overdriven sound. there's kind of a lot to do there. But as I said, just set up the assigns. Remember that you go in and set up the expression 1 at first to the pedal effects, and the overall volume of the patch will just be as you lift it, both with the output here but also the patch level. And I would just recommend that you leave the patch level at 100 and that you set the output select to whatever parameter you would like to have it at. Mine is just set to 40 here, and that seems to suit my headphones and the sound that I'm getting. So it's just a neat way of doing it. And yeah, we can go ahead and turn off the compressor. We can go and play with an overdrive. We can take the mid boost here, and again this is with the pedal at the heel position with the gain at 50. We can add in the boost now, so if I strike a chord I will also listen for any increase or drop in volume. So if I strum a chord and I activate the overdrive, you'll probably hear an increase in volume. So there might be a slight increase here, and I'm just going to take it down just a little bit. 45. Take it out and strum a chord again. Right, so that's with the overdrive or the boost here. If we just go in and see the gain, we can activate it and push it forward to get more of a saturated sound. So here's without. Alright, so that's how you can use your expression pedal on board the GT-1 here in order for you to activate different parameters or effects, control the depth or the speed of almost any kind of effect here. So I hope this was helpful, guys, and I thought it would be nice to just hook up the computer for you to hear some sounds of this, see the things changing and hearing how they changed when we rock the pedal back and forth. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys, and if you have questions, comments, just leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon.